Okay, a Caden Lewis out. Top target, now who should it be? Let's take a chance on Zyian Lee. 3 reasons to think about this guy. Wait, subscribe first if you want more Wildcats news. Caden Lewis's departure from the Kentucky Wildcats recruitment was an unexpected blow, but the program should already be looking to the transfer market for an immediate and impactful solution. Among the names available, Zyian Lee, a transfer from Princeton, emerges as the #1 target that should be at the top of Mark Pope's priority list. With his versatility and proven production in college basketball, Lee has all the characteristics to become a key piece in the Wildcats' future. And here are 3 reasons why this bet makes perfect sense. Zyian Lee is not just another player available in the transfer portal. He is a well-rounded point guard who has demonstrated his ability to impact the game on multiple levels during his time at Princeton. Last season, Lee averaged an impressive 16.9 points, 6.1 rebounds, and 5.5 assists per game, while also shooting a solid 43.9% from the field and 36.6% from three-point range. These numbers reflect his ability to score, create plays for teammates, and even contribute significant rebounds in the paint. For a program like Kentucky, which is always looking to maximize offensive and defensive efficiency, Lee's versatility would be a huge asset. Mark Pope's style of play values players who are smart, athletic, and able to make quick decisions in transition. Exactly what Zyian Lee is. With his ability to drive the game and lead the team on both ends of the floor, Lee could fit perfectly into Pope's system, which seeks to balance individual creativity with teamwork. Additionally, his experience at Princeton, a program known for its tactical discipline and focus on fundamentals, suggests he would have little trouble adapting to the demands of an elite program like Kentucky. Another key consideration is the maturity that Zyian Lee would bring to the team. After leaving Princeton, he is looking for a new chapter in his college career, and Kentucky provides the ideal platform for him to shine in a high-profile setting. Additionally, with the youth of players like Jasper Johnson and Malachi Moreno in the class of 2025, Kentucky will need an experienced voice in the locker room and on the court. Lee, with his track record of consistent performance and game management skills, would be the perfect addition to guide the program's emerging talent. While Caden Lewis's decision was a setback for Kentucky's future plans, it also opened a window of opportunity for the program to explore alternatives that could be equally, if not more, beneficial in the long run. Zyian Lee, with his combination of production, system fit, and leadership, represents exactly the type of player Kentucky needs to remain competitive and maintain its position as one of the giants of college basketball. If Mark Pope and his coaching staff can lure Lee to Lexington, they would not only fill the void left by Caden Lewis, but they would also add a key piece to build a team capable of competing for major championships next season. It remains to be seen whether Kentucky can convince Lee to come to this great program. Let's talk a little more about Caden's departure, which was a strange one, honestly. Caden Lewis' decision to decommit from the Kentucky Wildcats took many college basketball observers by surprise. The 4-star point guard, who had been a central piece of the program's future plans for the 2025 class, opted to reopen his recruitment, putting a question mark around Mark Pope's first full cycle as head coach in Lexington. Lewis' departure, especially after he reaffirmed his commitment to the Wildcats earlier this spring, is an unexpected setback for Kentucky. But it's also an opportunity for the program to adjust its strategy and look for other pieces that can fill that void. Lewis, a dynamic and creative player, was seen as an ideal fit to lead the Wildcats' offense for the next few years. His ability to drive the game, create opportunities in transition, and defend multiple positions made him a perfect fit for the style of play that Pope is trying to implement. However, his decision to go another route not only changes Kentucky's immediate plans, but also fuels speculation about who the Wildcats will target next in the recruiting market. While Lewis' departure is certainly a blow to the program, Kentucky has a long history of adapting quickly and efficiently in situations like this. With the door now open for new opportunities, it's likely that Mark Pope and his staff are already looking at other promising prospects in the 2025 class or even in the transfer portal. The college landscape is teeming with talent, and Kentucky's status as one of the most iconic programs in the country ensures that they will always be in the running for top-tier players. Kentucky's 2025 recruiting class still boasts two big assets: five-star point guard Jasper Johnson and five-star center Malachi Moreno. These two prospects ensure that the program's future will be different, but Lewis' absence creates an urgent need to find a worthy replacement. Versatile and productive point guards are essential in modern basketball, and Kentucky will need to address this issue. Another interesting possibility would be to explore the transfer portal, where names like Ian Jackson, another five-star point guard who recently entered the national radar, is another name Pope should consider. While Jackson seems to be leaning toward Rick Pitino's St. John's, Kentucky has enough assets and appeal to be in the running if they decide to make a bold move. Additionally, there are other young talents in the 2025 class who are still uncommitted and could represent viable options for the program. A Caden Lewis decision, while unexpected, should not be seen as a sign of weakness for Kentucky, but rather as a reminder of the volatility of the recruiting process. In college basketball, sudden changes are part of the game, and it is up to elite programs like Kentucky to adjust their strategies and continue to pursue the best talent available. Mark Pope, known for his ability to rebuild rosters and adapt to the circumstances, will certainly be keeping an eye on the upcoming opportunities for the program. Lewis' departure may have created a momentary void, but the program has all the tools it needs to turn this challenge into a new opportunity. Whether it's through a high-profile recruit or an impactful transfer, Kentucky will continue to be a leading player, and everyone expects it. Comment below.